having a bloody ripper day like always. Get myself a bevy ready for the review. And today I've got myself a second hand, got it off of through a trade with a mate, but we've got myself the COMPLYF Battle Deck 24 and the Jason top cap. So they're both in here in these little baggies. So won't mess around too much. We'll flip it over, get down and have a quick sticky peek at them. Give them a vote and tell you what I think. As always, let's get into it. Right, let's have a look. And we're flipped. Yeah, near enough's good enough. Alright. Here's the bevy. Wet the whistle. Have a quick puff. So first off, let's have a look at this top cap. Let's see if we can get half decent picture on it today. Like glare off of the. Let's see if we can get a bit better lighting. Hang on, 2 seconds. Got an idea here. Let's have a look at that. Now that's a bit better. But this is going to be quite chunky. So this goes on the Battle Deck 24, so 24mm deck. Brings this, and I'm pretty sure this brings it out to around about a 28-30. Can't see my calipers handy at the moment. So bugger it. What we can do is we'll grab a 30. Sit that on it. And yeah, that'd be a Sherman. Oh no, should be, well, she's 28, 29, thereabouts. So easy done. G'day, g'day, whoever's here. Alright, that's the top cap. As I said, quite thick, decent airport, nice, deep but not too deep engraving. You know, you're not going to stuff that up too much by giving it a polish. Alright, we also have the drip tip, which, oh, that is tight, that drip tip. That's tight. Still quite comfortable, I reckon, by the looks of that. So we'll stick that off to the side. And this is what we're actually here for. BD24 Battle Deck. Hey Simon, how's it going, mate? Just doing a quick review. So here's the Battle Deck, and come on, focus in on that. Battle Deck to 1994. Very simple, very basic looking deck. We'll grab a screwdriver. We have one silver post and one silver 510 pin. So there's our silver post and insulator. Rest of the insulator and silver 510 pin. Now You can get a squonk pin for these. I don't have one, so but you can get one. They are accessible, so to speak. Alright, let's screw this back together quickly. So real easy to take apart. Give it a deep, thorough clean, put back together. She's having a bit. I'll get there. Have a look. Now, when we do this, I want to see where that airflow lines up. So once again, I reckon if I position this so the top of my coil's level roughly with the top of the post, maybe a little bit higher, so as that the airflow gets in and underneath these coils. Alrighty. That's how I want it. As I said, I'm going to need to bring this in a little bit from the side, because otherwise that top cap's going to heat up and retain the heat really well, being so thick. So I'm going to snip that about there. I haven't gone all the way through. There we go. So, trim that one there. That one there. And the other coil up alongside her. That one there. And that one out there. Oh, he's a bit shorter. About there. There we go. Put a little fly away on this one. Just fix that up. There we go. Make sure you don't get it in your face. I'm due for some new snips by the feels of that. But hey, shit happens. So we'll drop that one in. Drop this one in. Line them coils up roughly how I want them. Pretty close to it. Oh, yeah. Always a little bit more of a bug. It's looking pretty even still. Other end screwed down. So currently looking a bit. Yep. See if I can see a bit better. There we are. Now they look a little bit howdy-doody, but we'll just grab our rod, straighten and lift. Straighten and lift. Pull that out a bit. Just got to pull one side out just a tad. There we are. That'd be a bit better. Just a tad. Alright. Tighten that back up. That one back up. Alright. Pull that out. Straighten it. Pull that out. Straighten it. Line that up with that top cap. And see how this one can come down just a tad. There we go. That's evened them up pretty good. Look. There we are. Alright, we'll bang that on the trusty old lathes, mate. For now. New atomizer, yes. Turn that down. Don't want 210 watts to pulse it at. Take that all the way down to 25 watts for now. Now, it's always hard getting these to glow up right. underneath so much light. Where's me tweezers? There's me tweezers. Getting a nice bit of colour to that one already. There we go, it's a bit better. Nice blues coming out in that stainless. Now just go off camera for a bit because I need a bit darker. Just turn that up a tad. They look like they're glowing pretty evenly. Internet's have a the two just go hand in hand. As always, I'm going to be using some good old can of cotton. Now, I'm a bit concerned about heat retention, being such a thick cap. Machining on it's absolutely beautiful, very, 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 very solid. But with the silver post and silver 510 pin, that should help with conductivity. So we will see. We will see. Now they've cooled down enough. I can cut. The world's most slack person at Wiccan. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now we'll just snip this through here. Button a little bit. Down to the deck. That looks pretty good to me. I'll trim off this little bit. A couple of little flyaways that we got. Just lift it up, sit it in. Lift it up, sit it in. Other thing might be a bit of an issue. Sometimes get it, but I found you don't get it with all, but some brass top caps, and especially copper top caps, end up with a really, really funky flavour. So, alright, that's that in. Going to be vaping some... What am I going to vape? I'll be vaping some Fruit Loops on it. Actually, no, not Fruit Loops. I'm going to vape some mango meringue pie. Give me a true test out on the flavour off of this thing. As this is one of my all-time favourite DIY juices that I make, so... Ooh, bit of overflow, but oh well, you get that. Get that on these big jobs. Alright, let's that soak up a little bit of juice. Let's turn that right up now. And that's coming at 0.1 on the dot. Up more. There we go. That's looking quite nice. Juice him up again. Let's make sure our cotton's tucked in nicely. Got a bit of a gap underneath to allow some airflow through. Not too many flyaways. All right, there we go. That's that done. Put on this top cap. And I'm going to try it without the drip tip to start off with. And then we'll add the drip tip to it after. So as you can see, that is quite a chunky cap. Very, very chunky cap. You can see light. I don't know if you can see it just there. Bring this down a little bit. You can see underneath my coil. So that should be good. I can just see the base of my coils. So that should be about right. Come in underneath through the guts of it. And a bit around the side. So, alright. And I will be roaching that on this little 3D printed gem that I got off of a mate of mine. So, battery first. Rocking some 30Ts. Screw that down. Oops. And there we go. Back up top again. Back up top. So we'll try this without the top cap first, because it's almost like a design for it. Quite deceiving. That's got more airflow than I thought it would. But in saying that, that top cap does retain that heat very quickly. Oh, going a bit skew with there. Bloody man clouds. Very happy with that. Definitely more airflow than I was expecting. Same problem as the money shot though. Huge issues with the money shot. It retains the heat, and it retains a lot of heat. So yeah. Oh. And my glue for me metal plate on the back of my phone just gave out. So that's what happens when it's 40 odd degrees and things start to melt. Thing hits like a truck. There's like no ramp up time. Good flavour. Give it a day or two and we'll see if we start to get that brass metallic taste through upper top caps. As I said, that looks quite nice indeed. Now I did get this in a bit of a package deal, so just letting you know, coming up very soon, very soon, I will also be reviewing the Hydra, which is exactly what it's going to be getting rocked on. Either that or maybe the old purge stack. We'll see. I've got a funny feeling this will live on the Hydra. And that heat is really starting to travel through that top cap now. Might have to pull the rings in a little bit. Much of an issue, so. Alright. COMPLYF, BD24, and Jason cap. Do I recommend it? Yeah. Like there's other caps out there and that work just as good. A lot cheaper. Flavour wise, yeah, it's on par with stuff like the Kennedy, the Goon, all of that. Machining wise, absolutely awesome machining. I do love the Jason Voorhees mask and the blades with like the hacksaw. Neat, tidy, nice little banger. As I said, only real problem is how much heat this retains. Because she gets bloody hot, bloody quick, and she stays hot. My internet's gone to shit again. Has got quite a lot of bit deceptive. to go if you can get hold of one. And yeah, scratch a crater. Enjoy. Thanks for joining me here on Outback Vaping.